changed. We had to make them transitions, nigga. Had to make them transition. Transition.
Ladies and gentlemen, what's going on? What's going on? Welcome back. Welcome back. It's your boy Suge. Sitting to my left here, I got my man Father Kai.
Yo.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And again, this is with all due respect. We here to kick it with y'all. Got some potions in here. Well, we gonna cut up a little bit today. I'm gonna be honest with you. We gonna cut up. Kai, what's going on, man? How you feeling?
Everything is good, man.
Yeah.
Shit. 2 in 1 day?
Yeah. Hey, 2 a day.
You
know how we get it in, man.
Boy, 2 a day. Working. Working.
That's it, baby. That's it. What's the deal, man? How life going?
Everything is good.
Everything's sweet.
Everything is sweet right now, man. Can't complain. Can't complain.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, man. Sun's out. Feel good, don't it? Weather's good.
Yeah.
Spring, summer's coming, you know? Hey, man, sun's out, buns out. It's finna be a fun summer, right? We ain't gonna get...
I'm excluded from that.
Hey, that's all right. That's all right. You know. We good. Kai, talk to me, man. What's on your mind? What's on your mind today?
Hey.
Where you want to start this shit, I guess I'll say.
I don't know, man. Where you want to start? What you got? What you got?
Okay. So, I think we should kick it off with a little bit of, like sports topic and things like that.
Yeah.
Damn, bro. I've never been a fan of somebody losing their job, but what the hell is your boy Paul Pierce doing, man? What was that? What happened?
Well, he obviously he don't care.
Nah, he didn't give a fuck.
He didn't care.
So
he definitely did not care.
Correct me if I'm wrong. From what I saw, one night my boy got on live. He's smoking. I mean, this bitch is all in the back, just shaking ass, everything going on, liquor going, poker game, and ESPN fired his motherfucking ass. I mean, he knew better though. He knew better. ESPN is, who owns ESPN? Disney. Mouse don't play that shit.
Hey.
You ain't finna be over here smoking weed and doing all that shit, man. Please, your ass to be fired.
He a family man. Come on. Hey.
And that's your boy, the truth. Nigga got up there and started telling his whole truth, huh? See, that's your boy, man. Damn Celtics, man. What's up?
He must be wanted out of that deal or something. So he must have did what he needed to do to get out of it. You know, because like I said, obviously he happy about it.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. That's what I'm thinking.
But hey, he is wilding though. I seen that boy, I was cutting up.
He showing his ass. Why the fuck did he do that though, bro? Like, and then I think there was only like 300 people on the live from what I saw. So he just got on there just
shooting the shit.
But you can't really be doing that though, man. Like you can't get on live.
If you want to undisputed, that's a different story. Yeah, man. You can't do what Shannon Sharp do.
Fox will let you get away with a little more shit than that, man.
Shannon be on Instagram with the Henny and blacks and cigars.
Yeah, backwoods, all kind of shit, man. Come on now, Uncle Shay Shay, whatever. Yeah, man. Kai, how you feeling though? You all right, man?
Hey,
you good?
I'm good, bro.
I feel you, bro. I feel you.
Yeah.
I feel you. Hey, man. So I want to talk to you about something, Mr. Ladies, man. You know, because you the love doctor. You usually give me a lot of.
I wouldn't call myself that
advice. Man. Shit, nah, don't be bashful, man. Don't, please. Look, Kai usually give me a lot of advice when it comes to just love situation, thing like that. But I kind of want to get into a little something with him here. You know, kind of hear his topic on some things, or hear his opinion on a few topics I got. So. Let me ask you this. I guess I'm going to start it this way, but we're just going to see where it goes. Is social media good for a relationship? Or is it bad for a relationship? It's
hell no.
I give you the whole pendulum. Why?
Man, you can't compare what you see on social media with no goddamn relationship, man.
No.
Come on, man.
Okay. I get you. Not there yet. Not there yet. I ain't going to say that yet, but... When I say, is it bad, like, you think it's bad as in, like, comparison-wise?
Yeah, well...
You never got jammed up on social media? That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. I feel you, on that tip, yeah.
We can take it back to where you was going first. That's safer, so.
We can hit on both, so, for that tip, getting caught up, earlier days and stuff, man. You gotta watch what you do and say, man.
Yeah, definitely now.
If you-
It's a screenshot of every fucking thing, man.
and they're telling you this person like this, like that.
I hate that shit though. Why though, man?
Hey.
It's a big police system, man. Shit is ridiculous.
They watching out for the woman, man. I'm trying to tell you.
Okay. So you think it's bad in the aspect to where it's definitely telling you. I agree with you there, but you were saying like it's a big comparison avenue for
Like
people.
relationship goals and shit.
Yeah, but fuck all that shit. That shit is not it. You see a relationship goals. Like I done seen pictures of relationship goals of like a couple, and it's some dumb shit. Like they probably just walking in the mall. But you'll see down. You go on a thread on Twitter, and down in the thread you see a mugshot of the same two. They beat the shit out of each other. Relationship goals, my ass. What the fuck you mean? Like, why? Why do people? Why does everybody want to take a picture and post that shit to get likes from somebody that you don't even fucking know? Somebody sitting behind a screen just.
I don't know why people want to base their relationship off social media, a picture. Like, man, make your own relationship goals, man. Fuck that picture. Like, man, you looking at a picture of people, like you say, who probably ain't even got shit.
I get it.
Shit ain't even going good shit behind closed doors,
It is some relationship goals, though, Kai. You ain't never seen Poetic Justice, man? You know what I'm talking about?
That's a movie, man. Come on.
That shit don't be, man? That shit don't be.
Fucking fairy tales.
Yeah, that's it. And fairy tales. Yeah, like fairy tale relationships, man. That's the thing. But I want to talk. Let's take it back to more like getting caught, man. Like that's a bad feeling, ain't it? Getting jammed up in this situation. I'll tell you about something that happened to me a while ago. Man, I was dealing with this one female, and I was dealing with another chick. Complicated. It was a little complicated. So. Oh, man, I can't remember what ended up happening, I was, handling my business, sticking and moving. You know how I do. I get light. I thought I did, obviously. So, one day, man, everything's cool. I get to the crib. I got, Swerve coming through. Just finna chill. Middle of the day type shit. As soon as she get there, she just open up her phone and show me it. So, she's been reached out to on Instagram. Hi. Do you know him? This, that, the third. I just want to see what kind of issue, what y'all got going on, just based on what he's been telling me. I'm like, oh shit. And, I did. I pulled some real like dumb shit.
Typical niggas.
Yeah, if you really fuck with me, you wouldn't even respond. She didn't respond. I mean, it got me out of the situation. I did straight. If you fuck with me, you won't respond. That shit worked. It worked, but. I mean, you don't miss. I know you don't, but it's almost like a thrill, isn't it? Just being in the mix, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it is.
That shit worked, bro.
I mean,
that shit worked.
I'm not gonna say I miss it.
Nah, you don't miss it. No,
it was the glory days though. When you single, you just dibble and dabble in this,
Okay, now you know what I'm talking about. Okay. Yeah, man.
Hey, my girl know about a lot of stuff I did. I don't keep nothing from her, so I'm gonna freely talk about what I talk about. What I did. Yeah. She know about everything, so I don't.
Yeah, I was gonna say you. Yeah, we used to run together a little bit. I was gonna say everything's good though. We got into a little trouble together, but that ain't nothing to talk about here. Yeah. That's it.
Man, damn, you was pulling some shit on.
Yeah, I thought I was. Everything seemed cool, man. So, she was going strong for probably like 2 months. Like I said, I don't know if I just ended up getting sloppy or if I don't know. Yeah. I probably got comfortable, got a little too comfortable, started relaxing.
That's what it was.
And that's how it be.
You get too comfortable.
Oh, yeah, man. I'd have been burnt a few times, man. You gonna get in them situations when you out here playing the field. You definitely gonna get in those situations. It's just about your reaction time and how you get. You just, players fuck up, man. You just however you shake back. That's gonna be the biggest determining factor for you. How the rest of your situation shit with that person is gonna go. So, and a lot of the shit that I get involved in these situations is situationships. It's not relationships. It ain't none of that shit. Everybody wants to.
But that's not how they gonna take it, man.
Why? Why?
I don't think it's no such thing as dealing with a woman on the tip where y'all just, y'all not even in a relationship, but you know y'all kicking it. You know y'all doing what y'all doing without the feelings coming involved from them.
Really?
Sometimes from the men, but most of the time from them. You know, feelings gonna get involved now.
Okay,
You know?
So, I can play with it a little bit here, but tell me this, man. Like, I ain't fucking with that. Nah. Nah. Like, she ain't never had a friend. Just a homie. Like,
friends with benefits, huh?
Yeah, we cool. Friends with benefits. You know, we do.
I used to look for that a lot when I was single, man. But everybody always want a damn relationship. Like,
oh yeah, everybody wants a title on something. But
they want something. They just for show. That's what they wanted for show. And that's the wrong reason.
Yeah, damn.
And that's the reason why I wanted friends with benefits. You know,
but how you bring that up? Like, what do you say? Like, hey, look, you know what we got going on. This shit is cool, but I just need you to, step back a little bit. Like, how do you make that clear?
That's the hard one. But that's where you got to make it know from the get go. Like, I don't want nothing serious. Because then if you make that note from the get go, it ain't hard to tell them that shit.
How many times you just said from the beginning, look, this ain't nothing serious, but it go into some other
girl. Before we actually officially dated in the early years when we was just messing around, I used to tell her all the time, I'm not looking for no relationship.
What happened?
I mean, it was still feelings coming from her.
I
used to keep it like, hey, I'm not looking for nothing serious. But I know at some point in time it can't be like that. That's why we used to just, you know what, let's just be friends because it ain't going.
It's definitely easier said than done. You know what I mean? But I get it. You say, and then, okay, so y'all going through a situationship, this, that, and the third, and then y'all both decide, now y'all just want to be friends? I don't know. That shit don't get you a little like, come on now. You know what I mean? Especially especially if it's, like a swerve, you've been, this was my man, you was at the top of my list. And now we just friends. You gotta think, first time you see it with another dude, shit like that type of thing is gonna marinate your spirit a little bit. You know what I mean? Like,
it would be sick.
What?
Hey, man. That has crossed my mind, sometimes when that was the case of us just being friends.
Yeah.
But I had to look past that because at the same time, I was doing me.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true.
So, hey.
Were you always like the aggressor to bring shit up and be like, I think we should be friends, or
Mm-hmm. You can ask you. I'm telling you.
What? Oh God!
I'm telling you, man. For real.
Really,
man. Back then, I really was on some shit. Like, I just want to do me for real, man. Like, I was really looking at just, hey.
But that's a middle finger, bro.
I'm being real.
I got you. Okay.
I'm being real. Come on now.
Yeah.
At least I ain't out here trying to do it behind your back. Even though we not in a relationship. But I know you still gonna feel some type of way,
if you do that shit. Okay.
Right.
Okay. So do those conversations come up after you get caught doing some shit? Or is it like, is it just something that you bring up? You're like, let me just get this out of the way before I get into my bag really over here. You know what I mean?
I feel like after. But it could be both, but more after. But that was the only situation where I let it be known from the beginning. Other situations, nah.
No, you
so
just
if I got caught, it's just like,
Oh shit, God. Okay.
I got caught. Now what do I do? What do I do?
You just stand there, you ass out now. It's
right.
Like, yeah, that's a bad feeling, boy. Hey. That's a bad feeling.
So I mean, what happened when she came to you though?
Oh man, yeah, I told you I played that shit cool. I was like, look, I kept that shit playing. I said, if you fuck with me, you ain't gonna say nothing. And she showed up did. But so
damn, like that? What you gonna like that, boy?
Look, boy. I was trying to niggas be built different, man. So, and here's the crazy thing. So with the other situation, the shit ended up it kind of unfolded with the other chick as well, because I saw her a little bit after the fact. Well, she God damn, I'm gonna regret telling this story, but she fixed phones. So my phone was cracked, and I went and I showed her my phone. I was like, "Yeah, you fixed it."
Oh, you used that as an excuse, as the stepping ground.
I fucked up because I forgot she had her fingerprint on my phone back. Old iPhones, man. Gave her the phone just to look at the crack. Fingerprint went on the shit. Man, the messages was what I had open last for some fucking reason. You know, what's the first thread that's there? God damn. Oh, you got a picture here for this motherfucker too? It was, oh shit. It was on like, man, in the middle of the mall. I was like, oh shit.
Up,
nigga, I got to sweating in that bitch. I said, I don't know what I was doing. I started making shit up. I was like, yeah, what you say? Like somebody was calling me. I just grabbed the phone, just bullshit. I was like, bro, I don't know. I was in the middle of the mall. She was finna go on a lunch break. She was like, yeah, I go to lunch in 20 minutes. I said, okay, well, I'm just, I don't know, bro. I just walked off thinking about what the fuck I'm gonna say. I remember I went, like, shopping, just went in the store buying shit. Just buying shit that I didn't even need, bro. Just trying to get
his mind off that shit. Hey.
Man, you talking about the most awkward 45-minute lunch I done had at a food court in the mall, man? Just, so who the fuck was that? Nah, I can't. I mean, I can't say shit now. You just see the whole thread in the picture. That's just my home. You know, that's the homie. Yeah, we good. She was checking on me. You know, making sure I was, yeah.
Man, the shit that done happened to me back in the day, bro. You know, so I'm talking to a little thing.
Yeah.
You know, I'm thinking like, yeah, boy, I'm about to.
Yeah, you better handle your business.
You know, hey, get down.
Yeah, get right to it.
You know, she was going to school, you know, check out the main person I was fucking with, and somehow it got out. I get that I wake up to a text like, so you know, you messing with. I said, God damn,
news,
you know,
yeah.
Like you said, you trying to figure out what to say. Like
you gotta be quick on your feet,
right?
Situation I'm trying to tell you. Don't take too long to think about that shit, bro, because you'll be down worse. I'm trying to tell you.
But you know what is proof? That shit be hard, man. That shit be hard. So I be like, I ain't gonna lie, man. I've been trying to get into that, you know. I ain't gonna lie. I can't even lie. I had to, man. The proof right there. The proof.
I'm a deny.
That motherfucker still deny.
I'm a deny till I can't. Fuck it, man. I'm taking that shit. Hey. Bro, look. You tripping.
Hey, man. I'm the type of person, if the evidence right there and that's proven, man, you got me.
Evidence right. I don't know nothing about that shit. I don't know nothing about it. Yeah. I can't fold. I can't do it, man. I got you. I can't.
He can't fold.
I'm telling you, bro, there's been some times where I've really been doing that shit, and I'm like, I'm just straight up, nah, I don't know nothing about that, and that shit is right there in my face, and you know, once you keep denying that shit after a while, it's like, well, fuck. And now I'm in a corner. Hey. After a certain while, I can't change my mind and just be like, okay, yeah, that was true. Man,
you probably say, that's my twin brother.
Hell yeah, I'm taking that shit. I'm taking that shit to the grave with me, bro. I'm telling you.
Boy, you a real nigga. Man, and when I say real nigga, you a real nigga.
I ain't telling nothing.
Typical nigga shit.
Nope, I ain't doing it, bro.
Boy.
I'm telling you.
That's crazy.
It's a bad spot to be in, man. It really is. And then, you know, like the worst times. Oh shit! I was about to say I want to ask you about this because you know you've been like in relationships dealing with things like that. You ever got woke up like at 3:00 in the morning, your phone unlocked and just some shit? You trying to figure out what the hell going on? And you just got the shit slapped at you.
I woke up in the morning to attitudes, trying to figure out what the fuck going on. What I done did.
That ain't it. First thing in the morning.
Hit you with that question.
I'd
be like, damn, I thought I'd delete that shit.
You thought wrong. Yo.
You know, like, damn, I thought I'd delete that shit.
By that time, it's
damn.
You gotta shake right, huh? First thing in the morning.
Get right. You in that shit like.
No good morning, nothing. Just straight to it. What?
The rest of the day just so goddamn.
Talk about it's quiet in that motherfucker.
What?
You talking about it's quiet, just walking past each other. Niggas ain't saying hello, none of that. Fuck all that, bro. Like, don't even look this way. Damn. Like how long you usually stay in the doghouse? You get fucked up. Is it bad for you?
For a minute. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. For a minute.
Okay.
For a minute.
Okay. You got how your doghouse go? You got to sleep in a different room? Or you good?
Nah. I'm still in the same room.
Okay.
But you know,
just don't talk to me, motherfucker.
It's more of like she ain't over that shit.
Okay. That's the worst, though. That's the worst, yeah.
So, you know, every time you try to go somewhere, she think, you know.
Oh, what the fuck you doing?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. I'm just running to the store. I need some body wash real quick. Nah. You know? Yeah, whatever, nigga.
But,
okay.
Hey. That shit ain't no good feeling, man.
No, bro. No. That's what I said. Getting caught, like
Ain't no
actually
good
getting
feeling.
jammed in the situation and going through the whole motions, everything like that. So, nah, that's definitely it. But yeah, let me kind of switch gears real quick. I did want to ask you something. So, we were kind of talking about relationships, shit like that. This is actually a different topic, and I wanted to kind of hear your opinion on it. I wish we actually had, somebody who could kind of tell us a little bit more about it, but
Yeah.
how? So, like, it's a big, like, discrepancy going on now, and it's, like, 50-50. People thinking about abortions and stuff like that. So, how much say-so does a guy have in that type of situation? I was hoping you weren't finna leave because I was like, okay, good.
Well, before we get to that, because
Okay.
from the main, aspect of it that I want to hit on.
Yeah,
You
I might have positioned the question wrong when I say how much say-so does a guy have.
I know.
You know what I mean? I think I might
Really, it's like, okay, for instance, if you were a girl, unexpectedly your pregnancy come up,
Mm-hmm.
you want it, but she don't. She has the right to get an abortion.
Mm-hmm.
So, say, same scenario, but roles reverse. You don't want it, but she want it. Do you have the choice to just be like, walk out and not have to take care of that baby because you don't want it, but she do? Just as much as she has the choice to go to the, clinic and, do what she do?
That's a much better way to put it. Much better.
I seen this shit on social media and I was like, man, it might cause some controversy. I ain't gonna say controversy, but some people to be like,
Nah, hell no.
But,
It's a good topic. This is a great topic.
It's definitely worth talking about. And when I seen it, I was like, yeah, I got to write this shit down. I gotta take this down so we could talk about it on the show, like for real.
I don't know, bro, because like, that's a tough situation. Like you can't just like abandon your child, but at the same sentence, I do get.
It's like if she got the choice to get an abortion, you should be able to be like, I don't want to.
Yeah, no, I understand because from a woman's point of view, like if she wants an abortion, she's definitely gonna get one.
Yeah,
you can't stop anything about that. So,
I think.
Yeah, I was waiting. I didn't know when she was gonna want to jump in. I was like, I'm gonna
I think at the end, I'm very much a woman's body is her body.
Right. Yeah, I feel the same way.
Has to be mindful of that.
Mm-hmm.
So if she wants to get an abortion, she should be allowed to do it because it's her body.
Right.
She can die in childbirth.
That's true.
She can die.
That's true.
And if she chooses that for whatever reason, and she doesn't want to possibly die, then she should be able to terminate a pregnancy.
Yeah.
And she may not look at a fetus as a life. She may look at it as a parasite. She may look at it as something that can kill me. As a black woman, she may look at it as something that is 2 times likely to take my life in comparison to my white counterparts.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
right.
She may look at it as a death sentence. So let's be real about what that means for a black woman in today's America.
That is true.
That's true.
So,
yeah. Black women
like,
are,
they do.
You are more likely to die in childbirth.
And they won't give.
Why is that though? Is it just
there's a lot of reasons behind that. That's another
topic.
That's a long conversation about medical history and the treatment of black women. That's a whole other conversation.
Okay.
So, if she wants to do that, she should be allowed to do that. Now, if the man decides that he does not want a child, his way to have, I don't want to do it, is terminate his rights. Just terminate your rights. When the baby gets here, terminate your rights. You may not, your family may not be thrilled about that concept, but as soon as the baby gets here, terminate it. That's your form of...
That's an option. I didn't know that was an option.
I forgot you could do that shit,
your parental rights.
That's it.
You can't
change your mind.
You can't undo it, but that's your form of quote-unquote like a legal almost a legal, you know, almost like I hate to say it this way, but it's almost like a legal, it's not as strong as an abortion.
Go ahead and say it.
But it's like a legal abortion almost. And I'm using quotation
For a
marks
guy.
around
For a guy,
abortion.
though.
But
Yeah.
it's a guy's form of, I'm done permanently.
You cut ties with it. Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Wow.
So.
Damn. I didn't know that was an option,
Yeah.
but damn. Okay.
Honestly, I forgot about that till she said it.
You gotta
But
atone
it
for
is.
that later on because eventually
That
child's
child
gonna
will
grow
probably
up.
find
He gonna
shit.
wanna,
It's true.
yeah.
He gonna figure
It's
out
true.
like, bro, what?
What happened? Like, you know, because I mean, no child. The thing I get, like, I don't get, you know, with people, like, you know, people just drop their children off at fire stations and shit like that. You know, that child never asked to be born, so you had ample opportunity to make some type of decision before they were even here. So that's just my biggest grievance. But I did not know you could actually terminate your rights. But I
The
do.
mother could terminate her rights. Because if you think about it, if you're dropping that child off at a fire station to some degree,
That's what you're doing.
you're
That's it.
ultimately terminating your rights.
That's wow. That's that gives me a lot to think about. But I mean, damn. But I mean, how do you bring that conversation up? You know, like from a woman's point of view, I want to hear first. You know, like if that's what you feeling, you pregnant and you feeling like I don't want to have this child. This is not what I want to do. How do you have that conversation with like an eager soon to be father? You know what I mean? Like someone who's
that's
excited
a
about
conversation
it.
before you even lay down with somebody.
Right.
That's the
That's
biggest
that's
issue.
the
Yeah.
that's the
There's
adult
no
thing to
conversation
do.
beforehand.
Right.
Is to be like, yo, if by chance said birth control method fails, because if you're an adult, you should be on some form of method.
Or
Yeah.
using condoms.
Some-
Man, niggas ain't wearing no Jimmies no more, man.
I'm telling you, man. And that shit.
Because that's a method.
Yeah.
There's
Right.
some method that somebody should be using.
Yeah.
If said method fails, I don't believe in having children. My method is abortion. Deal with it. Now, if you don't believe in it, you don't need to lay down with me. I'm telling you that now.
Yeah,
But you
I was about to
want
say
raw
yeah,
dick,
shit.
though.
I see some shit the other day. Niggas like
That ain't
it's
sexy. Nobody would say, girl, if something happens, you know, you want to have an abortion or not. You
you can't.
It's not about things being sexy. The thing is, people don't want to have adult conversations. And then you get
True
on that
shit,
back
though.
end
True
and you
shit.
get all in your feelings and emotions. Well, you should have got in your feelings and emotions beforehand.
Yeah.
Exactly. You trying to get into some feelings and some emotions.
See, he trying to get busy. He trying to get busy. Yeah.
Beforehand.
That's
Yeah,
it.
but you can prevent a lot of uncomfortable conversations, and you messed around with the wrong person, and now you got the wrong baby mama, and
Yeah,
right.
Hell
you
yeah.
know you've created a child with somebody that you attached to for the next 18 years.
Shit.
You really hate, and you hate your in-laws and the outlaws, and you just stuck in a mess that if you had just asked a simple question beforehand.
Right.
It's one thing I've always seen and I've always asked God to protect me from is baby mama drama. That's some shit I ain't never wanted
This
to
gonna
deal
go
with.
into another topic.
That's a whole other
You know,
conversation.
Lord have
and we
mercy.
can hit on that because I really don't be understanding niggas when, like, they dealing with a female, they have sex with them, she end up pregnant, you don't want the baby, but it's like, but you had raw sex.
I was
You knew
finna
what
say,
comes. You know what comes with that.
Stupid
now.
ass nigga. You
You
had
know what
raw
comes
sex
with
with
that.
that girl and you go outside and put a mask on talking about COVID. You
Right.
nigga, what? Yeah, I ain't wearing no goggles. Stupid ass nigga, man.
Like,
Fuck is he
you
talking
ain't gonna
about?
wear no glove. But it's like, but see how I think it's like, nigga, I ain't even think about pregnancy. That's one of them. But nigga, you don't
And
know who
it's
she
not
dealing
fair
with.
to put all the
What she got.
responsibility on the woman.
That's true.
And
Cause that's
Right.
The thing is, men always, well, what form of birth control are you on? Well, Joker, why don't you come up with your form of birth control?
It's just it.
And then
Strap
men,
up.
do you know that there's actually research for male birth control? But
I haven't
because
seen that too.
men don't get behind it, if men said, you know what, we want birth control, you know that would actually, it's out there, but they won't get behind it because men won't get behind it.
that save niggas a lot of problems.
Oh, yeah.
I'm trying to tell you what.
Imagine being in a situation, I'm pregnant.
No, you ain't.
You ain't pregnant. I took my birth control.
See what? That's what I'm saying. Niggas
Same line.
what?
Hey.
But because men don't want to like really get behind it, get behind the research behind it, it's
Yeah.
not coming out.
Oh shit! Well, damn, man. That solve a lot of problems, bro.
Hey,
Now, but go ahead to
man.
your next point, because
Man, I don't get that though, for real, because what's the point? Like, you want to have raw sex for the feeling. You say, oh, conversate the feeling out. Man, fuck that. Nigga, if you don't want the baby, nigga, wrap it up.
Wrap
Nigga,
up.
you better put that fucking hat on.
Exactly.
Shit.
Yeah, trust me, a baby is the least of your
Or
worries
you
that can
go
happen in
right,
that situation.
and you worst cause word, you go end up with some shit you can't get rid of.
Exactly. Nigga,
You know, fuck that. You don't know who she dealing with, or you don't know who you fuck last had if they had something.
Exactly. You never
And
know.
now
until
you
it's
got
too
it,
late.
and now you giving it to her. Like,
Exactly.
come on.
See, passing shit around. That shit is, hey, bro. That shit.
Dumb
hey,
shit.
that's-
Niggas be worrying about pregnancy. I be like, every time I see this conversation come on, niggas always talk about pregnancy. They like, I ain't worried about getting no bitch pregnant. I can pull out. Nigga, you ain't worried about a disease? Like, what the fuck?
Some shit is gonna take you out, bro.
Bitch, you gonna be gone.
Some shit finna take you out. You talking about pull out. Yeah, nigga, they finna pull your ass right up out of here, bro. You fucked up, man.
What?
Shit.
Man, what the fuck wrong with y'all niggas, man? Like,
That's-
what's going on today? Like, nobody
That's-
believes in condoms no more, dog.
Nah, man, that's
But you
it.
crying about a baby.
That's niggas, though. Niggas don't believe in condoms,
Like,
but niggas
nigga,
take...
that's your fault.
Niggas pop Percocets at 8:30
Chump
a.m.
ass nigga.
You can't. That shit backwards, man. The game fucked up, bro.
It is.
Like, niggas, nah, he wearing
It
no rubber.
is.
We nigga done pop 6 pills today, and it ain't noon yet. What, bro?
Right.
Like, you finna... Okay.
I remember when niggas used to be like, hey, man, you got a condom?
yeah,
I
you know
go
what
with
I'm
you.
saying?
Yeah.
That's...
Man, ain't nobody doing that
Hell
shit no
no.
more.
Shit.
But people
Like-
make that a part of the culture. And,
Yeah.
and men have to instill that in other men.
You got to.
Yeah.
Women can tell men who here the next year use it, and women have to not give it to men unless
Right.
you use it.
Yeah.
And so there's been a breakdown on both sides as far as saying you need to use one of these things
Right.
Yeah.
so that we're not having issues.
Why
Yeah.
you think that is, though? Is it just like, it's not cool, or is it just kind of like, it's the wave? Fuck it. That's kind of what we're going with.
I think there's just been
It's
a
the
breakdown
way.
in general because people just don't care anymore.
Yeah.
I think people just have, it's like,
Temporary feeling, but temporary feeling gonna have you with a permanent damn.
Yeah.
everybody's
know,
doing
we-
shit about a baby. And at this point,
Right.
a baby's not a big issue anymore. Because
Baby is the best case scenario of something bad that's
Exactly.
going to happen.
Right.
Yeah.
The worst thing that's gonna do, man, is like, not to cut you off, but you know, you're not gonna totally lose your free time, but you gotta prioritize now.
Yeah, no,
So,
no. I hate when
you
people
know.
say, you can't do shit and be a parent. Yeah, you can. You just,
But I'd rather have that than some damn disease.
Tell
You know,
you.
now I gotta
Tell
live
you.
with it. I can't even fuck like I want to.
I'm
man.
telling you,
know?
nigga, it burned when I pissed. Now, what? 'Cause,
Like,
man,
goddamn.
please. You read? Nah, yeah.
Come on now.
The game fucked up, Kai. The game's fucked up, man. It is. It is.
These niggas, hey, them boys backwards though, for real.
Hey, man.
Backwards
I'm
as
telling
hell.
you.
I don't
I'm
care.
telling
If
you.
I don't know you.
No.
Hey, pass
Nah.
me that hat. man.
Yes,
You know?
I need that. I need that. I'm not.
Give me that hat.
Fuck no.
Even if I know you, I'm still using
Finna
it.
say, nigga,
Shit. Fuck that.
You don't
know?
never just jump straight in the pool, ain't it? You gotta
No, right,
dip your foot
right.
in that motherfucker first, bro. You gotta,
gotta see what-
make sure what's going on. Hell no.
Shit. God damn. If you don't believe it counts, you gotta show me some paperwork. Show
Yeah,
me
I'm
you
telling
clean.
you, bro.
You know
That shit
I
is
got
crazy.
to see it.
You know, I was seeing, I don't know
Fuck
if it's in
that.
South Carolina, but they say, like, you pass somebody an STD or something like that, bro, you get your ass locked up. Because that shit, they take that shit as like, if it's something,
Probably.
deadly, it's a type of manslaughter.
I
Your
know
ass
that
go to
as
jail.
far as like HIV and shit, you know.
Your
Yeah.
ass to go to jail.
Yeah.
Yeah, you willing to do it? I remember. I think I seen some nigga. He was finna get charged, bro. He was in fucking Walmart coughing on people and shit. Yeah, as soon as when COVID and shit popped off, I was like, bro, that's not a joke. Like you ain't here
What?
fucking around with people. They took his ass to jail.
Right.
Took his ass to jail.
They were doing that in China and stuff too. I saw
See?
a couple videos where they were coughing and rubbing elevators
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
Niggas just doing that shit. You remember
Dumb.
last year when damn COVID first started and Rudy Gobert, dumbass, that nigga coughed on all the mics and shit. He did that interview and it turned
Just
out he
being
had
dumb and he had this.
he was
yeah.
the first one in the league with COVID.
But it's like it was dumb of him to do that, but I get where he was coming. He was just kind of doing it as a joke in a serious time, lighting shit up, you know.
This nigga is
But then he ended up actually
that
having
nigga is an idiot.
And that
If you
he
hadn't
had
watched
the
that video,
season shut down,
I'm
dog.
telling you, if you hadn't watched that video, go look it up. Idiot. The way he did that shit. Probably 15 hours later, Rudy Gobert is tested positive for the coronavirus. 8 hours later that day, NBA season has been suspended.
What?
Boy, that's a bad
Niggas
spot
was
to be
mad,
in. I'm
boy.
turning my
Was-
phone off. You
what?
talking about niggas call you, bro, what the fuck was you doing? Uh-oh. like, nigga, what?
Hey,
Man.
that shit.
Hey, man. Hey, Kai, I want to ask you about something, though, because we kind of, talking about relationships, things like that. Is it, like, okay for... well, I know it's okay, but let me say this. How does a man justify being sensitive in a relationship? Like, usually, the aspect is a man, you're not supposed to cry. You're not supposed to feel no type of way. You're not supposed to do anything like that. You're always supposed to be strong. You're supposed to have a backbone, be 100% at all times. Why is that the case? Why can't men, have emotion too? It almost seems like we can't.
Men can have emotions.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that it's just programming to us that we have to stay stronger than the people around us. More, I guess you can say women, because we the providers more. Say
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
not only that, it's also programming to us like when we show emotions, it's a sign of weakness and vulnerability. So we gotta break that shit, man. Cause ain't shit wrong with showing emotion, man. Like,
Hell no.
bro, we human. That's what the fuck you do.
Yeah.
Like,
I was about to say, that's what you
everybody
made a
be
good
trying
point.
to act all hard and tough all the time, man. Fuck that.
Yeah.
Like,
That's
come
true.
on.
That's true. You made a good point. Like, if you show an emotion, it makes you vulnerable, or it's a sign of weakness. I
Right.
never understood that shit. I don't get it. Like,
But you know a nigga that proved all that shit to be wrong, but still was the toughest nigga you ever known.
Yeah.
DMX. Rest in peace to him.
facts.
DMX
Facts.
definitely let the world know about his addiction and
Yeah.
all the shit he went through and how he felt about it.
Fact.
But I guarantee you, if it came out to it, that motherfucker lay it down on your
That's
ass.
true.
Boy.
Man, I used to
Really.
hear, they said DMX used to rob niggas with a dog.
With a dog, yeah.
He'd bring his dog and take your shit. What the
I
fuck,
watched
bro?
BT had a Rough Riders documentary, and they brought that shit up, and he really did.
Fuck would you do a nigga run up on you with a rabid ass
Fucking
pit bull?
dog. He ain't even need no gun.
That's
how
scarier
tough
than a
he
gun.
was.
That's what I'm saying, though. You
Like,
got that motherfucker
what?
foaming out the mouth. Oh, shit.
That's how
Hold
tough he
on.
was, bro.
Give it up, bro.
For real.
Yeah, nah, that's true, though. When you said that, I was thinking that you were going to say Tyson. Mike Tyson. I saw...
Him too.
Yeah,
Him too. Because he definitely tough, but I started to realize like Mike Tyson does have a soft side.
He was going through some shit. Like,
Yeah,
I like
he-
to watch his interviews and stuff
Yeah,
like that,
he got
bro.
a podcast too, and he'll tell you like, man,
Yeah.
coming from where he come from, you got to be tough.
But like
know.
Mike Tyson be going through some shit though, man. Because I remember I was watching an interview. He was talking about like he had that whole thing made up in his mind, like I can't be weak, and he was like it was something that was going on. He said he wanted to cry, but he was talking to himself in his head. He said, if I fucking cry in front of these dudes, I'm a pussy, and I'm gonna have to beat their asses. And I was like, this nigga might. I know he a little off, but that's a sad fucking truth, man.
Right,
Like that's
it
some
is.
sad shit to live with every day.
And, like we grow up knowing like we cannot show weakness and feelings, bro. But that's not how it is, dog. Because that shit really fucks with your mental.
Especially with all
Because
the trauma
you
and
holding
shit.
all that shit in.
Yeah.
For real.
But
Definitely.
it's also how we parent. Think about how
True.
often especially we tell our little boys, don't cry,
Yeah.
man up, don't
Yeah.
cry,
Right.
don't cry. They're on the football field. They
Yeah.
just skinned their knee. Don't cry.
All right.
Okay.
You just skinned your knee. Cry. Let the
And to
shit
them,
hurt.
it's gonna hurt.
It's gonna hurt.
You know, and you don't want the other parents, especially the other men, seeing your son cry.
Yeah,
Who
I feel
cares?
you. I feel you.
Your son he skinned his knee. It's
Yeah,
okay.
Right.
it's gonna hurt him. Yeah, he hurt.
It's okay, cry.
He ain't never felt that before. I was just say a grown ass man. I bet you his big ass father skin his knee. He might tear up a little bit too. Shit. So
But it's how we parent, and you have so many, especially moms who don't know how to parent a boy. They're only
Right.
doing what they
Yeah.
see,
Exactly.
yeah,
and so they're trying to raise. Moms are trying to raise men
Yeah.
And you
And
can
so
only
if
do
you're-
but so much.
You
Some
can only
things.
do so much, and so
It's some things that she won't be able to teach him. That's
right.
true.
And
Yeah.
so if she thinks, well, okay, what's the kind of man I want to date? I want to date a man that doesn't cry. So I'm going to do what? Tell my son
Damn.
not to cry.
You got a real good way of putting shit into perspective.
real.
Like, damn.
For real,
Okay.
for real. Hell yeah.
Damn.
So, versus you guys are like, well, it's okay to cry. Show your emotions. Well, if y'all aren't telling these moms out here who are raising boys, if men aren't giving classes to moms who are raising boys and saying, okay, it's okay to tell your boys to cry.
Yeah.
Then how do these moms who are raising these boys say, it's okay, son, to cry?
They don't know any better. There
They
you
don't
go.
know any better. And so they become grown men who have never cried. I promise you, you go meet some grown men, they're going to be in their 30s and their 40s who have never cried.
And that's crazy because like that's never good because like that when you don't do shit like that just leads you to like let your emotions out in like some
In
other
other
type of way,
ways that's
and
not
then
good,
now you just spazzing out. You the rambunctious black man,
Right.
Like now, come on, bro. Like I definitely get it. That's why niggas spaz out. Niggas have a bad day at work and just lose it, or you see like road rage and shit like that. You get somebody blow the horn, they get into a little fender bender, a motherfucker just get out the car and lose their fucking mind. It'd be shit like that. Just a bunch
And
of
men
pent up
need to
aggression.
check in with each other. Hey,
Yeah,
Right.
that's
You
the
know,
thing.
Right.
not ask each other directly like, hey, do you need to cry?
Yeah,
That's
but,
not
like,
the way to do it.
You good? Like,
you good.
that's it. That's it.
So,
Hey,
You
for real though.
You
I
got
check in with all my boys.
Yeah,
Like
you got to.
Like my guys, like you've had situations where you seen like one of your homies post something like random online.
Yeah.
I check in. Hey, bro, you straight? You good? Hey, man, we might have an hour conversation about something's going on, and that's just because as men, I'm gonna check on my boy. Like you said, I don't want my boy to not be able to express how you feeling. And like you said, go and be rambunctious and go off
Just
on
do.
somebody in traffic.
Exactly.
And end up dead.
Exactly.
Just because he
Some
decided,
shit.
"Oh, you know what? I'm gonna go
Right.
off."
Yeah.
And another thing, I know we think to tell our homeboys I love you is gay.
Nah,
but
bruh.
man, if
Nah.
that's your boy and that's like your brother,
Hell nah.
man, ain't shit gay about that. Ain't shit gay about telling
Hell
another
nah,
man
bruh.
you love him if you fuck with him. Like
Exactly.
that's
Fact.
your boy, right?
That's a fact. That's a fact. Hey, you actually y'all made me think about something. I wanted to ask y'all. Y'all believe in whooping ass like your child, whooping his ass or her ass if need be?
Like
Hell
with a
yeah.
belt and shit.
So
Yeah.
I
You know.
do, but I was having a conversation with one of my homies, and he was like, "Bro, I've never whooped my girls, and the wife never whooped the girls, and we don't have any issues out of it because we talked to them." It was like, we started going to therapy and everything, and it's literally just really like having in-depth conversations with our kids, and we're not having any behavior issues off of them, and we've never had to whoop them. And in that moment, I was like, dang, because until that moment, my whole mentality was, as soon as I had kids, they get to cutting up.
Yeah,
whoop
who that
it.
ass?
Yeah,
But in that moment, I was like, well, dang, like, have I experienced so much trauma in my life to where I think that's normalized and it's okay for me to do that? Is there another way that will make sense and it will work? And I was like, and just me seeing kids and how you interact with kids, if you actually have a genuine conversation with the kid, a lot of times they stop cutting up. So I've seen people like ignore kids and then the kids is going crazy doing wild stuff. But when I've stopped and talked to the kid, like really just talk to them like a person and not a child, they're fine.
right.
Every single time.
I believe in it if it's needed. Every child is
Exactly.
I feel
Right.
you.
different. So, like,
Okay.
they don't have to do it because their children respond to that.
Yeah.
And oftentimes girls traditionally have a little more maturity. Sometimes with your boys, you have to scare the shit out of your boys because if I don't scare you, the world will take you away from me.
Fact.
Right.
That's fact.
I need you to be
Fact.
afraid so that way when I tell you to stop, if we're out in the world and we're walking across the street and I see someone in authority who might kill you,
Facts.
I need you to listen to me in that moment.
Yeah, and
to
it,
stop.
it clarify. I get what you when you say like scared. You want him. You need to understand like consequences and repercussions in
Not
certain
scared.
situations.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
but
know.
like
Stop. I
yeah.
mean, you need to stop.
yeah, definitely,
You
definitely.
know, but not every child needs that. I may end up with a boy that when I say stop, I don't have to whoop your ass. You automatically just stop.
That's crazy you say that because my son, like, he getting to a point now, like when he do stuff and I be like, hey, stop that. He'll look at me and then he'll just walk away now.
He ain't fuck with it no more.
Yeah.
Damn, okay.
But every child is different, what they need. But I do believe, I do believe, try me if you want to.
That's true.
If you feel comfortable.
I was gonna say, you know how we grew up. Man, you better go pick that fucking switch. You go pick your switch.
I done got plenty ass cuttings now, for real.
Man,
I got my ass whooped for plenty
I'd
shit,
tell you
bro.
this. My mother was a social worker. She used to tell me, I know where to leave the bruises. I will fuck you up. It showed up, bro. I got my ass whooped a few, man. What? My grandma used to do it bad too. Me and my cousins, we be in there wrestling, man. She know where we coming from, niggas. Oh, she coming haul ass. Man, she'll catch us coming down the hall and stick her arm out, clothesline. Niggas hit the floor. Now go get the switch. It's over.
I just think, you know, with our parents, they were so accustomed to that, they beat us for every little thing. You know, that's what it is.
But I think it just comes out of a place of fear.
Yeah, that's what I say too.
Because, you know, I don't know how true this is. I always heard it came from slavery. That
I was about to say that. That's
the slave parents beat their own children because they rather beat their children than to have the master beat the children.
Yeah.
And
that's what I had always heard.
That's what I was about to hit on because I was like, you know, with my mom and their generation, you gotta think which, you know, people that raised them, which is like my grandaughts, my grandpa and all of them, they came from a time where they definitely got their ass whooped for everything.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's what they accustomed to. And then also, like, it comes from slavery. Yeah. They whooped our ancestors for everything. They don't. It could be the slightest shit, and they whooped them.
That's the first stuff.
And that's what people be saying, you know.
Wow.
I 100%.
I think that's true.
100% feel that's where it came from because you think about it. White folks don't really. Some white folks beat their kids, but not all of them do. All they do is talk. Like, Jimmy, please stop doing that.
But Jimmy go fucking nuts. Like, Jimmy fuck shit up. Yeah. Jimmy will shoot up the fucking school because he didn't get his ass whooped. Yeah. So.
But our culture is the ones that do that shit. But like I said, you have a few white folks who beat their kids, but not all of them. But for our culture, they definitely do that.
Oh, yeah,
shit.
you getting your ass
So it's just like, part of that does come from slavery, from, you know, the slave masters beating our ancestors and shit, you know.
Yeah. But, I mean, that's why I do believe that because you can see it. I mean, like, not to make it a race thing, but look, like, with white people and black people, like, white people are a lot more, they do a lot more radical and extreme shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, just like everyday shit. Like, a white dude might just go to the store and, you know, he might just lose his mind. Even a fucking mass shooting or something. Like, it's 9 times out of 10 it's going to be a white guy. Just cause I feel like that comes from how you were raised.
And that's true. As much as nobody wanna like really admit to it, that shit is true. You don't see no fucking black motherfucker going in the damn school or damn store shooting no shit. It be white motherfuckers.
Cause it takes you back to the day, nigga. Think like, about it to this day. You know you going to prison, but what would your mom do if you went and shot up a school? You know what? Or your dad finna do to your ass when he find out you went and shot up a school.
He like it's let them have your ass. I ain't gonna lie. They gonna let them have your ass. You knew better.
They
fuck
you know
going to a damn school or a store shooting up the shit, folks.
It's a lot of stern talking tos. And I was about to say, I mean, you see like white dudes, they do all kind of crazy shit. They be in school like throwing desks and shit like that, or just screaming and cussing the teacher out like "fuck you, bitch."
They do it to their parent. Like nigga, if I told my mama "fuck you, bitch."
Ooh, that's
you know,
nigga, that's a fight,
man,
boy.
I probably wouldn't even be here today.
Nigga, what?
I'm gonna tell you.
Fuck, that's
what?
It. She on your ass, boy.
You might not even get out.
What? Nigga. That shit.
Who you think you talking to?
That's why I think a lot of that shit has to do with that. Like I said, I don't mean to make it a race thing, but a lot of that shit, it comes from how you brought up, man. Right. I think it is 100%.
And don't get me wrong, a lot of shit that, as you know, our parents did wasn't right because, like I said, it's shit that they accustomed to. But for the most part, some of this shit definitely taught us, you know, respect.
Do the right thing.
And, you know, do the right thing. But these white ones, I don't want to say it like that. Let me start saying that. Some of y'all, you know, y'all niggas need y'all ass whooping. And y'all wonder why when y'all come out here, we be beating on y'all niggas and shit, you know. Because y'all want to come out here and say nigger and all this shit. Hey,
Just do dumb
like I
shit.
said, don't come.
I'm
Don't
gonna
come
say,
to
you
me,
know,
stop
the
saying that shit.
motherfuckers who just do that
Just
shit.
do it, or you ain't even gotta be racist. Just doing some dumb shit that, like, nigga, what?
Because they want to piss
Like-
you off. They want to piss you off. You can see in a video all the time. Somebody will do that shit. And as soon as you say it, he take
Right.
off running. Because
Right.
he knew he didn't mean that shit. He just
Like,
he
hey,
said that shit.
you
Now
know-
you in this situation.
Let me hit on this. This might be off topic, but man, you know, I be playing Call of Duties with my homeboy. You know, we be on Modern Warfare playing Search and Destroy. Right?
Oh yeah.
So, you know, when you beating them boys, you know, the white boys be on the team. In between, like, intermission or going into the next round, them boys be like, nigger, nigger, nigger. I be like, your boy be really, and it be every single match, bro.
Well, I'm gonna tell you the truth about that. Half of that, well, not half. 95% of that is because you playing a shit box. I done told you about that. Bro. I done told you about
Hey,
that.
don't tell me. Nah, I know PlayStation got no motherfuckers too now.
Oh yeah, most definitely. But I mean, that's
Come
just
on now.
that's Call of Duty though, man. I feel like that shit's been
Like-
going on for years. That's generational though. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
They get mad though. They don't like losing, bro. And they,
But like the shit, what I'm getting at though was so funny is because it was this white boy that was on our team.
Yeah.
It's like me and two other my homeboys, man. We got down. We playing the game. The white boy saying he ain't saying nigger, he saying nigga.
Yeah.
And he was like. And we were like, nigga, every white boy we hear on there that say nigga, we say, hey, bro, stop saying nigga, you not black.
yeah, like you
And
know he not, you know.
And he was like, I'm in the military, I got black homeboys, and they let me, and
fuck
I
that
say
mean?
nigga around them. I'm like, bro, if they black and they letting you say nigga, they some motherfucking dummies. And I'll
What the
beat the shit out of all of them too for
I was
allowing
about
you
to
to
say,
say
what the
that
fuck
shit.
that? I got black
And
friends.
he was like, I should be able to say, what's up, my nigga? All that. I'm like, nigga, what? Like, no.
Nah.
You not black.
Nah.
I was like, we took a word that y'all oppressed us with and turned it into something like how we greet each other.
Yeah, is it? But you just run around
And
saying
you
that
trying to
shit
say
now.
it, trying to be cool, and he just kept saying it. And we like, bro, I know this man got to be trolling. Ain't no fucking
Yeah.
way you just keep saying nigga.
Yeah.
But we be having to keep our
Fuck
composure
it.
because we like, man, we playing the game online. It ain't like we can just pull up on them and really
Yeah.
see what's up with you.
He fuck with
And they gonna say it.
Yeah, I was about to say, you know, that's how
It-
that's how it
you
go,
know.
man. Like I say, that's what they do, man. It's a rage thing, but I get what you're saying because I've heard white dudes say that shit before. Well, I feel like I should be able to say the N word just because
Nah,
I've got black friends. What the
Nah.
fuck? What the fuck that mean?
That's like you saying I'm not racist because I have black friends. Nigga, what? You probably got black friends
don't
because
have
you
black
think
friends.
they are better than the other black
I was
folks.
finna say, you don't have
You're
black
not like
friends.
all the other ones.
You
Nigga,
just
fuck
know
outta
black
here.
people.
Why I should
bro.
slap the shit out you for saying some shit
See?
like that to me.
It's fucking Timmy. Shut your dumb ass up, man. God damn.
Goddamn Billy,
Yeah, that's. I mean,
John,
that's it.
Joe.
Like I said, but I mean, a lot of that,
Come on.
like I said, do got to do with that shit that you playing.
Right.
You know, like I said,
I know we got a little off topic, but you know I had to say that because
yeah, it's all good. Like I said, I told you a lot of that shit. It's got to do with that Xbox, man. Just turn that shit in. Switch over to the PlayStation. You be all right.
nah, I
You
never
give 'em that
get
shit
rid of
back,
that,
man.
man. Never.
I'm telling you. I'm telling
But
you.
we go touch into something else, you know. And I guess it's still along the lines of kind of relationships topic, but you know, I'm not gonna say how do you feel, but well, yeah, what's your opinion on when it comes, especially black men? I ain't gonna say black men, just men in general, because I feel like this happened on all sides. You know, how do you feel about, you know, how can I put this? Men not really being wanted or loved until they have like some sort of, you know, some type of money, a good enough bit of money, you know, financially stable.
Yeah, they ain't sure you know love till you get a check.
Right.
Okay.
You know, what's your opinion on that?
Oh man, that shit is foul. But I mean, that's just the way life goes sometimes. You know, it's like the gift of the gab, man. Like they ain't gonna never love you. You know, when you ain't giving them shit. You know, for what?
But like, why though?
Now, when you say like receive love, is it like it's on some shit like, you know, from your lady, you, like your family, or you just talking about like all around?
Just I'm talking more of like, say you trying to get a chick, you know. You know, a lot of these bitches they got and you know, excuse me for saying that. You know, this is we raw and uncut, so we gonna keep it real. You know,
I always say the truth is the truth.
you know, a lot of these A lot of these females, man, they don't want a nigga unless you got a bag and you know got some money. But it's like, what the fuck do you got? You know,
She got $30.
we don't get no attention
That's
until
it.
we got some type of money.
She
so
got-
we got something to show for it.
She got $30 in a Cash App card. She ain't even got no bank account. Yeah, that's how it be, bro.
Like,
Yeah, but I mean,
like what's up with that?
Interjection. So when I first met my wife, on our first date, where do we go?
Panera.
What do we do?
At Panera?
Yeah, what do we do as far as the chick?
Oh, we each paid our own.
We each paid our own.
yes.
Oh,
And you didn't have a problem with that.
oh.
Uh-uh.
Guess how much money I had in my bank account at the time?
How much?
I had a smooth 20. A dub, that's it. I had a smooth 20. That's all I had at the time. And after the moment, it's like, she still rocked with me because she had a whole checklist of things that she needed. You need to have $5,000 in the bank, so your credit score needs to
She's on your ass.
You need to have this amount of money, da 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 da. And I ain't have nothing on that list. I ain't have 5 racks, bro. Like I said, I had a smooth 20 in my bank account at the time.
Not a thing.
But here we are now, married 4 years later, and happy and in love. Because at the end of the day, when you start putting your money or your importance on money and monetary things in life
Yeah.
outside of who that person really is, when you're gonna be down and when you're gonna be up, that's when you lose. Because realistically, I can make $1 million tomorrow. How much do you love me when I ain't got nothing?
That's
If
fact.
you genuinely is with somebody and they can't rock with you when you don't got $1, then that means they're not gonna rock with you.
Exactly.
Like when I'm on, and that's the only time when you rock with me. I mean, we not really rocking, man.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying, man. A lot of these bitches, man, they be it's like
Get your shit up, Kai.
like
Well, first of all, education levels are different in America, period.
right.
So, and especially in the black community. So you have, more black women with college degrees than you do
Black men.
men.
Yeah.
And so if a black woman says, well, you've got to have a college degree, then you automatically have messed up your dating pool.
Right, because
you-
college is not for everybody.
It's
Hell
not
no.
for
It ain't.
everybody, and
It
then
ain't.
you just don't go in general. And then, well, you can't have some kind of, I call it a hiccup. So you can't have some kind of record or anything like that. Because if you have one of those, you're automatically knocking out how many black men?
Yeah,
a lot.
it's-
Yeah.
A lot of things you could, wrong place, wrong time.
Hell
I was
yeah.
young, I made a mistake. How many people you going to knock out doing that? Well, your
Right.
salary has to be this. When I met my husband, I was making,
You making $60,000 a year,
yeah, so
Sheesh.
2 times.
I mean,
bro. You make
that's straight though.
Yeah.
To live comfortable, that's straight
I
as
was making
hell.
3 times what he was making at the time. So
Could-
that if I said that he had to be making the exact same amount,
That was going. Yeah.
that was going to be an issue. Well, I lost my job within the first 6 months of us being married. He was able to stay in the rain and pay all the bills.
Right. That's how it
'cause
should
we,
be
held it
too.
down.
we weren't living at the max of my paycheck.
Yeah.
We ended up doing stuff at what his paycheck could handle.
Right.
So I picked somebody who actually loved me for me. Not somebody who, well, he's got to have this bag and that bag. Because a lot of times you mess around and you pick somebody and you're only picking them for their stuff. And you don't pick
Exactly.
them for who they
Yeah.
are. You mess around and that stuff can come and go.
Pick them for their stuff, boy. That's a damn
That's what
bar
I'm saying,
right there.
man.
That's a bar. Pick them for their stuff. That shit, man.
Right.
It comes and goes. I mean,
Exactly, and it's like you picking somebody for what they got, but you don't get like life can really hit you, and it can be a time where y'all go through a struggle, and now you gonna leave this person because
All that shit that
you gonna be asked
yeah.
out too because you ain't got nothing.
Exactly. All that shit you think you like them for, that shit can be
Right.
taken away in a second.
Right.
And then what?
somebody because they're nice to you. Nice does not change.
Fact. It's
If
it.
you pick
It's
them
it.
because they have a beautiful smile, they could get punched in the face.
And that shit's
a car
gone, bruh.
accident, and the smile is gone.
That's it.
But they can still be nice to you.
Mm.
You pick them because they know how to love you. That love is not going anywhere. you know, but if you pick them because they know how to spend $30, dollars at every meal, well, that $30 can go out the window because they lost their job.
Yeah.
And they may not get another job. I was unemployed for a year and a half. And that shit is real.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There are plenty of people who stay unemployed for long periods of time.
Hell yeah.
And that shit hurts.
They do.
And can you handle being unemployed that long?
That's it. A lot of these these Build-A-Bear fucking relationships, that shit ain't gonna stand that. That's it.
And you just have to be able to handle it.
That's it.
You have to
That's it, bro. Tell you.
Black man, life is very challenging for a black man, and to only focus on his stuff.
Exactly.
Only focus on his stuff is not being fair. But black men cannot only focus on her outer appearance.
That's true.
And that's the problem too, because that's a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
Right.
To only focus on her hair, whether she bought it or it grows out of her head. To only focus on her nails, whether she bought them or they grow out of her fingers. Whether her stomach is flat or not. Whether her stuff is perfect or not, because hormonal changes happen.
Yeah.
Whether her breasts are sitting underneath her chin or not. Like, trying to be perfect looking and Instagrammable all the time is exhausting. And black men put a lot of pressure on a woman to look a certain way. So, y'all put all this pressure on to look a certain way. Well, the reverse happens where they put pressure on the stuff. What stuff can you bring to the table? Because you want me to look a certain way.
Right.
Well, the pressure. The pressure.
Yeah, I'm gonna say you buy that shit, but fuck.
The pressure has to ease up on both sides. And if the pressure and the kindness doesn't ease up on both sides, then you can't be upset when she's only looking at your stuff because you're only looking at her for her stuff.
Right. But see, I'm gonna speak for my generation though. Like most of them, they don't even look at it that way. They just looking at somebody to take care of them like they your father, like they father or some shit.
Hell
like,
yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm not your daddy, man.
Yeah. And that motherfuckers be looking for a meal ticket every day.
Like,
yeah, most definitely.
But I definitely understand where you coming from though. I've never heard that, and you putting it that way. I feel
tell you, boy, she put that shit into perspective for you. And you just be like, damn, boy. I mean, that's real shit though, man. That's it.
Man.
Damn.
I don't know. And like you said, with men having a lot of shit going on already, it's like they putting even a much more burden on us. So it's like, damn, I mean, you can't love me for what I got now, and I can elevate that.
Hell nah.
And for me,
but you still have to communicate. Like I said, our second date was 6 hours, and it was about communication and knowing that we could build together. What his business now, Lindsay Adam, what it is now is something that we worked on time and through together. He started with one camera, and now you have 2 cameras. Yeah, that's working together.
Yeah,
you went from 2 backdrops, and now you have 4 backdrops. Yeah. It doesn't seem like a lot, but it's more than what you had before. Yeah,
definitely.
And you're working.
It's progress.
You're working slowly to get whatever stuff he needs more and more. Like, he just got a little studio space, so he can take pictures inside and outside. So it's working on things together. And is it challenging?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is it scary sometimes to work on things together? Yes. But that's what marriage is, or that's what a partnership is, whether you're married or not, is working on stuff together. And sometimes you have to be willing to accept someone at stage 2 and know that if we work together, we can get to stage 10.
But
Gotcha.
I will say this.
Gotcha.
Being able to accept that person at stage 2 forever. Because everybody doesn't always elevate to stage 10.
That's true.
Right.
You gotta love that person for stage 2 forever, because you might get 5-10 years down the line, you like, well, you supposed to be elevated by now, and he ain't got number 2 in him. That's it.
Damn, that's it. Yeah,
2.
I feel say he giving that shit 100, but
yeah, you gotta love that person at stage 2 and know that there's a possibility of stage 10.
Yeah.
Because
You
I
gotta
love
lead
you at
faith.
wherever the level that I
Right.
met you at, I love you at that forever. But I know at the end of the day, I know how great that you can be if you continue to work towards where you want to be. So
Right.
that's always the thing, is knowing that like right now you're great forever, but I see the potential in where you can be 10 years from now.
Yeah, you have to accept them where they are.
That's hey, y'all send us relationship questions because we got that shit figured out over here. I'm trying to tell you the truth, boy.
Damn.
I'm telling you, y'all sending us that shit. We got it over here, boy. What? I'm telling you, man. Yes, sir.
Hey, but you know, hey, we gonna wrap it up with that right there, man. A lot of gems been dropped, man. From
I'm telling you, boy. This shit made me want to go. I might go look for a ring or something. I don't know. It's been some real shit going on, man. I'm enjoying myself, bro. I'm telling you.
That nigga said
I'm
look for
telling
a
you.
ring.
Yeah, man. Look, ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate y'all for tuning in. Always. Again, this is with all due respect. My name is Suge. My
It's
boy.
Father Kai, man.
We out.
Evolve and change. We had to make them transitions, nigga.